Hi traders, this is Forex Swing King FSK. Today is October 5th, 2012. Wanted to walk you through a quick pre-market analysis, also show you the US dollar Swiss trade that I took yesterday, why I took it, and really had a tight stop loss on that. And I'm going to basically show you what I'm basically looking at going to this next session. Alright, so taking a look here at the pound US dollar, looking to go short on this pair. As we can see, we had this nice increase off of this diagonal trend line coming into the last session. However, we're running into this key top from October 2nd, 2012. Okay, so we can see price is just hovering right above this key top. So, you know, price is indicating that it's really not going anywhere. However, because it's broken this bullish diagonal, as well as it's holding steady with this price action bouncing right off the top of this resistance, looking to keep this as a short possibility as it breaks below this major key level. Okay, so waiting for that break and then basically going to take it short, hoping to take it short into this diagonal support down here. If we can get to that level and unfavorable NFP results come out, we could see a major break, and it's going to basically fall through the 1.6064 level. So that's ultimately what looking for this trade to do. And if you know it can break through this level, there's going to be a high probability it's going to continue to fall like a knife to the downside. Alright, let's go back and let's take a look at the US dollar Swiss trade from yesterday. I'm going to show you exactly what happened. Alright, so looking overall at the trend, we had, you know, basically a sideways movement, nothing that was indicating too much to the downside. However, I like trades that surprise the crowd. Okay, so coming into yesterday's trading session, we had this nice key support level. I was looking for a break on the support level. It broke here, took it short right off that level, and rode it to the downside. So a nice move yesterday. So that was the big win yesterday. Also took a short on the US dollar Japanese yen. However, this trade did not work out. It broke the key support diagonal, came back up. I took it short off of this line. It closed through, exited out of the position. So it was just a little bit early to that trade. As you can see, it hovered right around this line and then dropped to the downside. So the price is it's having a tendency to do this coming into the NFP announcement. Just simply, traders don't really want to make too big of a decision before the announcement comes out. But I like to position myself before the announcement. That way, when the announcement happens, it really gives some momentum behind my trade. I can tighten up the stop. So basically, if it pushes in the direction of my trade, it's going to push, extremely profitable. But if it goes against me, I've got that tight stop in place. It's going to stop me right out. So that was the US yen position. Didn't have any other positions yesterday, but looking at going into this next session, I see a nice potential breakthrough to the upside on this downward diagonal. If we can close above that and get above these key support levels, which are now currently resistance levels that was created back here on September 19th, and then this major short-term resistance level created on October 3rd. So if we can get above those levels, break that diagonal, be looking for a long riding up into the 79.21. Alright, looking at the Euro US dollar, I like this trade short. I want to see it hit this level up here. This created on September 21st, and basically break away from that level and break this diagonal support that's happening here. Okay, if we can break below that, close on the 1 hour, be able to take it down to about 1.2880. Okay, looking at the US Canadian, Really nothing spectacular showing on this trade. As you can see, the diagonal, let me just quickly redraw this for you. The diagonal is showing pretty far out there. So, you know, if we were to break these two levels, it's going to take a lot to get through that diagonal, and you know, that's a huge risk in my eyes. I mean, that's a 50 pip risk just to get through there. So we're going to pass on that trade. Alright, looking at the Australian US dollar, I like this trade breaking through that diagonal key support level and writing it down to 1.0180. If we can break through that level, we could put the stop right above the 1.0275, which would basically leave us with a 12 to 15 pip stop, looking to gain close to 100 pips out of this trade. So good reward to risk ratio on this trade. Alright, same thing goes for the NZD USD. Before it breaks here, I want to see it retest this level, which were previous lows from October 1st, 2012. And if we could break below that, it would be a nice ride down to the .8167 level. Alright, Euro JPY. Basically, I have a current alert. It's set at this level, 102.07. It's already broke this key diagonal. If you can retest that level, looking to write it down to 100.70. Okay, GBP JPY. Same thing goes for this. It's hovering. It's right on this key resistance level, which is now current support from 921. But looking forward, I'm sorry, it's actually not on that level, it's on this level here from 923. I want to see it break below this level, close below this horizontal, and then close below the diagonal. I'm going to take the retest. Okay, AUD JPY, very similar to the AUD USD. Want to see it retest this level, created on October 2nd, 2012. I want to see it break through this support level and then write it down to 79.73. So again, keeping that stop tight, but you can see that this is going to be a little bit more risk than the AUD USD. I mean, we were looking at what, 15 to 20 pips on that one, or here, I mean, you'd be looking at 30 to 35 pips. So depending on, you know, what the risk looks like, I probably won't take the trade. I mean, if it's over 20 pips, I'm not going to take the trade, just because, you know, controlling the risk is the biggest part of trading. If you can keep your reward to risk in line with the technicals, then you know, you're going to be successful over the long term. Alright, looking at Euro JPY. Alright, we already took a look at that. It's showing up twice on my charts. Okay, NZD JPY, not seeing anything too significant on here. I did like the break here. Okay, so 64.49. Didn't take the trade, but you know, you could put a stop here at 64.42, so a 7 pip stop, and then write it to the upside at 64.68. So I mean, that could be a 7 pip stop for a 25 pip gain. You know, not really anything that I like to do as far as reward to risk, but it'd be a quick, just a quick pop, you know, to be able to get 25 pips on the day. Alright, US dollar Singapore dollar. I love this trade. I mean, take a look at this. It's already retested this key horizontal. It's broken above, looking for it to close above this diagonal resistance, and then taking it to the upside at 1.2316, take partial profit, and then 1.2333.